Just months before Uttar Pradesh sets for elections, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath expanded his cabinet. One cabinet minister now, 6 ministers of states, in total 7, have been inducted into the new Yogi Adityanath government. On your screens, Jitin Prasada ditched the Congress, joined Bharatiya Janata Party in June, took oath today as a cabinet minister in Yogi government. He will now become the prominent Brahmin face of the BJP in poll-bound state. But there was also representation of the OBC, the other backward castes. Faces like Dr. Sangeeta Ben, Chhatrapal Gangwar and Dinesh Khatik have also been inducted as MOS in the Yogi Adityanath cabinet. Also, a Dalit face, Paltu Ram, was sworn in as Minister of State in the government. Now, of course, the move is being seen as a mammoth bid to include various caste groups and communities in the government before they set out for elections.
सर्वप्रथम मैं आभार प्रकट करना चाहूँगा आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का, नरेंद्र मोदी जी का, हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जेपी नड्डा जी का, गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी का और मुख्यमंत्री योगी जी का, कि जो उन्होंने सम्मान दिया है, जो विश्वास व्यक्त किया है। मेरा प्रयास यही रहेगा कि उनके विश्वास पे मैं खरा उतरूं और पूरे लगन से, मेहनत से जो उद्देश्य है जनसेवा का, उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता के लिए अगर हम कुछ परिवर्तन ला सकें, उनके जीवन में बढ़ोतरी लाएं, तो अपने आप को सफल मानूंगा।
Now, of course, the biggest bone of contention could have been the farmer issues. Now, a big farmer outreach announced just before elections. Yogi Adityanath has now announced that they will be increasing minimum support price of sugarcane from 325 rupees per quintal to 350 rupees per quintal. And that his first announcement coming in since 2017.
सरकार ने तय किया है गन्ना किसानों के गन्ना मूल्य का हम अब गन्ना मूल्य में वृद्धि करने की निर्णय की ओर हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। सरकार ने तय किया है कि भाइयों बहनों, राज्य में अब तक जिस गन्ने का 325 प्रति कुंटल दाम मिलता था, उस गन्ने का हम 350 रुपए गन्ना किसानों को भुगतान करेंगे।
So from the state of Uttar Pradesh to another election-bound state, that of the border state of Punjab. New team Channi took shape today, just 5 months ahead of Punjab elections. How many taking oath today? 15 cabinet ministers took oath at the Governor's House in Chandigarh. The new cabinet has 7 new faces, including most loyalists of Navjot Singh Sidhu. Sources tell India Today. These new inductees list had a clear Gandhi approval stamp on it. The Grand Old Party has taken a careful consideration of caste equations while the cabinet was formed, which means the Jat Sikh community got the highest representation with 9 faces. Among them were also 5 Hindus, including 2 Dalits, 1 other backward caste and 1 from the Muslim community as well. The Punjab cabinet Rejig comes a week after Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi took oath as the Chief Minister after Captain Amrinder Singh's dramatic resignation.
किस तरीके से इस कैबिनेट विस्तार को आप देखते हैं?
बहुत अच्छा हुआ है, सारे अच्छे लोग आए हैं और अच्छा काम होगा।
पंजाब आपसे बड़ी उम्मीदें देख रहा है क्योंकि आपने वादे दिए थे, तो क्या लगता है कि आने वाले समय में उन पर आप काम करना शुरू कर देंगे चन्नी जी?
अभी मैं स्पीकर साहब से गवर्नर साहब से मिला, उन्होंने कहा यार ये स्पीड कितनी है। कल वो मुझे कह रहे थे कि ये जो टेंट है इतनी जल्दी नहीं लगेगा, आप 25-30 आदमी लाकर ओथ ले लो।
चन्नी साहब विरोध भी
बोलने दो भैया। मैंने कहा जी टेंट लग जाएगा, मेरी जिम्मेवारी है। आज मुझे कह रहे हैं कि इतनी बड़ी स्पीड है यार। मैंने कहा जी टेंटों वाले का लड़का हूँ, टेंट नहीं लगाऊंगा तो क्या लगाऊं।
इसलिए रात में भी काम कर रहे हैं आप? रात को भी सचिवालय में बैठे दिखाई देते हैं।
मुझे आज तक जो भी काम मिला है उसको पूरी ईमानदारी, नेक नीति से निभाया है और पूरा किया है। ये जो मुझे ड्यूटी मिली है ये भी वैसे ही पूरी होगी। जो लोगों की मेरे से आशाएं हैं वो पूरी होंगी।
चुनौतियां भी देखते हैं सर, कोई चुनौती आप मानते हैं? कोई चुनौतियां भी आपके सामने हैं?
चुनौती मेरी ये है, मेरे लिए ही है कि मैं दिन रात काम करूं। मैं अपने आप को चुनौती मान देता हूं, अपने आप को। मैं दिन रात लगकर जो काम है जनता के बीच जाऊंगा, जनता का आदमी हूं, जनता की सुनूंगा।
इस बात के लिए मुझे बड़ी फख्र है कि 6-7 नए मंत्री हैं और उन मंत्रियों में जो है नौजवान मंत्री भी हैं जो युवक कांग्रेस से दूसरों से आए हैं। जिनके साथ भविष्य की संभावनाएं हैं। ऐसे लोग भी हैं जिन्होंने अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में बड़ा अच्छा नाम पैदा किया, प्रकट सिंह जी जैसे ऐसे लोग भी हैं। बैकवर्ड क्लास ओबीसी को रिप्रेजेंटेशन दिया गया है, वाल्मीकि बंधुओं को रिप्रेजेंटेशन दिया गया है। उनके प्रतिनिधि के रूप में बरका साहब ने राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में शपथ ली है और हमने सामाजिक बैलेंस को भी पूरी तरीके से संतुलित करने का काम किया है।
जो भी काम दिया जाएगा उसको ईमानदारी से निभाने की कोशिश करूंगा। लोग ये कहेंगे कि जो काम दिया था उसने ईमानदारी और निष्ठा के साथ पूरा किया है। कोई चुनौती में नहीं है, बंदे में दम होना चाहिए। जिस तरीके से 6 दिन के अंदर एक नया इतिहास रच दिया चरणजीत सिंह चन्नी और सिद्धू साहब ने।
But an allegedly tainted name in the Channi cabinet has split the Congress party. Even before the oath ceremony started, 6 Congress MLAs, one former PCC president, dashed a letter to Chief Minister Channi and even State Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu seeking removal of controversial Rana Gurjeet Singh from the cabinet. The Congress leaders have questioned Rana's inclusion despite allegations against him in 2018 sand mining scandal. The minister, remember, has not yet been given a clean chit. Rana Gurjeet Singh was dropped from Captain Amrinder Singh's cabinet in 2018 after allegations emerged of him receiving mining contracts worth crores of rupees in the name of his staff members and even his house help. Rana had then claimed that the contracts were given to former employees who had quit working for him before the auctions of sand mining. That's not all. There was high drama before the cabinet oath ceremony. Hours before the ceremony started, Captain Amrinder Singh's loyalists and cabinet ministers were dropped ahead of expansion and they hit out at the Congress leadership. Former Punjab Health and Labour Minister Balbir Singh Sidhu broke down, wondering if this is how the party is rewarding him for having served 30 years in the Congress party. Former Revenue Minister Gurpreet Kangar said they were being punished because they were Captain Amrinder Singh's loyalists.
ये हाल होगा भावुक हो गए बहुत भक्ति बहुत नहीं बाजवा साहब 30 साल में अपनी जवानी दे लेखे लाए इस पार्टी वास्ते दूजी गल सीवरेज इंक्वायरी मैं चली 4.5 घंटे में टॉर्चर किया गया क्योंकि पार्टी का विले इस करके अज मैं इंसाफ मंगदा मैनूं इंसाफ देण।
देखो मैनूं तो यही समझ लगती है भी असीं सीएम साहब नाल वफादारी नाल पार्टी की सेवा की है, कैप्टन साहब नाल वही सजा मिली है।
Now let's move on to other news. Remember, there was a Rohini court shootout just a few days ago that appeared not less than an action-packed film. However, it was only reality. And now, Tillu Tajpuria appears to be the man behind that bloody shootout that rocked national capital Delhi on Friday. According to Delhi police sources, this individual by the name of Tillu, a rival gang member, had his henchmen conspire the killing of the rival Jitendra Gogi. All of this happened while he was behind Mandoli prison. Take a look.
A bloody gunfight in broad daylight. Delhi's high-profile Rohini court stunned by bloodshed and flying bullets. Action-packed courtroom bloodletting. Straight out of a Bollywood movie. A gang war fueled by an old college rivalry. This man on your screen is the mastermind of the bloody shootout that rocked the capital on Friday. His name is Tillu Tajpuria, one of Delhi's most wanted gangsters. India Today now scoops exclusive details of the conspiracy behind the shootout. The conspiracy was hatched in northeast Delhi's Mandoli jail, where Tillu is currently lodged in a high-risk cell. Tillu, who had a running blood feud with Gogi, ordered his henchmen to eliminate him after a spate of killings and counter-killings. The revelation comes after Delhi police arrested 2 suspects. One of the arrested has been identified as Umang Yadav. He is an aide of Tillu Tajpuria. Umang revealed there was a call from Tillu informing him that 2 contract killers will come to his house to execute Jitendra Gogi. Umang, a law college dropout, drove the 2 shooters disguised as lawyers and dropped them off at the Rohini court premises. Probe reveals the initial plan, that Umang would wait outside the court with the getaway car for the 2 shooters to return and then take the duo to a safe house. But when the plan failed, Umang fled from the court as special cell officials gunned down the 2 contract killers. Another arrested accomplice of the gangster is one Vinay, who disposed of clothes and mobile phones of the attackers. Cops are now set to grill Tillu Tajpuria to unravel the gang war plot.
The investigation has also revealed that the initial plan was to carry out a stampede, a thing that was foiled by the quick action of the Delhi police by attacking at the 2 assailants who opened fire inside court number 207. With video journalist Wakar from New Delhi, this is Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.
In a joint operation of the Jammu and Kashmir Police, the Army and the CRPF personnel, 2 suspected terrorists were neutralized in the Vatrena area of Bandipora on Sunday morning. One of these terrorists was involved in the killing of Bharatiya Janata Party leader Wasim Bari and his family members. Take a look at this report about the encounter in the Kashmir Valley.
Another victory for security forces in Jammu and Kashmir on Sunday morning. Based on specific intelligence inputs, security forces launched an anti-terror operation which resulted in the elimination of 2 terrorists. After a gun battle in Bandipora, where 2 terrorists were hiding, a fierce gun battle ensued when security forces challenged the 2 armed terrorists.
बांदीपुर पुलिस को इन्फॉर्मेशन मिला था कि 2 टेररिस्ट छिपे हुए हैं, तो उसके बाद पुलिस, आर्मी, सीआरपी मिलकर कॉर्डन डाला। कॉर्डन डालने के बाद जो कंफर्म हो गया तो हम लोग अपील किए कि सरेंडर करने के लिए। दोनों टेररिस्ट सरेंडर नहीं किया, फिर इनकाउंटर शुरुआत हुआ जिसमें दोनों टेररिस्ट न्यूट्रलाइज हो गए।
The 2 terrorists were identified as Azad Shah and Abid Haqqani. Azad Shah was allegedly involved in the murder of a BJP district president, Wasim Bari, his father and brother in July this year.
एक आज़ाद है, एक आबिद है। आबिद जो पाकिस्तान टेररिस्ट ट्रेंड है और जो आज़ाद है लोकली ट्रेंड है, लेकिन आज़ाद का इन्वॉल्वमेंट था जो लास्ट ईयर जुलाई में वसीम वारी साहब जो मारे गए थे, उनके फादर वाली साहब, उनके भाई, ये इन्वॉल्व था और हमारे चार्जशीट में इसका नाम था।
In another terror-related win, the security forces foiled an infiltration bid in Uri in North Kashmir.
3 soldiers got injured there in the gunfight. In fact, this search and calming operation is still going on, and it is worth to mention that it is the 2nd infiltration bid which has been foiled by the army on the line of control in the same sector.
The 2 incidents in the valley have once again thrown the spotlight on not only Pakistan-sponsored terror attacking security forces, but also the bravery and resilience of the security forces. With Ashraf Vani in Srinagar, Bureau Report, India Today.